any city in this country and hear people ordering a Philly cheesesteak. But is it the same thing? Not really. But as Fox 29's Chris O'Connell reports, it's a food love affair that started right here in the city of brotherly love.
If there's one thing Philadelphians take seriously, it's their cheesesteaks. Without, Pat's, Geno's, Tony Luke's, Jim's. But the real question, where did it all start?
They've become a major part of Philadelphia history. No, not that history. To outsiders,
We just drove here from Baltimore.
it sounds like a language all its own.
What do you recommend? We've never been here before.
Onions, whiz,
With American with an extra onion.
Cheese whiz, mushrooms, fried onions, and the ketchup.
And everyone has their favorites.
Oh, definitely Pat.
I'm gonna go with Gina's.
John's Rush Pork.
But did you ever put down that sandwich and wonder, where did the first cheesesteak ever come from?
Right where we're standing, at Pat's.
Carolyn Wyman literally wrote the book on cheesesteaks.
I spent like 3 months going to 50 different shops in 3 different states. Some days I was eating, cheesesteaks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
She tells us the first steak sandwich was made by hot dog vendor Pat Oliveri back in 1930. He wanted something different to eat, so he went to his local butcher for some meat. He cooked it up with some onions and put it on a hot dog roll.
A cab driver came by, was a regular, and asked Pat for a bite. He said, "Look good, can I have a bite?" So Pat gave him a bite, and he said, "This is much better than the hot dog. You should start selling this."
And the rest is Philly history. And Pat's King of Steaks still stands on that same corner.
How many cheesesteaks do you think you've made in your lifetime?
I couldn't even count them. Couldn't even count how many cheesesteaks I made.
The first cheesesteak actually didn't even have cheese. That didn't come till 20 years later.
Look like you've seen a few cheesesteaks in your
I've
day.
seen a couple cheesesteaks in my day, yeah.
This guy came from Texas, mainly to eat.
We're making the rounds today. We went to Tony Luke's earlier, went to Geno's a little bit ago, and now we're about to go get some from Pat's.
Is your third stop today?
It's our third stop today, yeah.
How many cheesesteaks do you think you slammed over the years?
A few. I just came from my heart doctor, so I don't want him to know.
Although everyone has their favorite shops, one thing remains constant. If you mention Philadelphia anywhere in the world, chances are this is what they'll think of.
I think it is actually Philadelphia's greatest contribution to world culture.
Yo, bon appetit.
I like mine with provolone.